All right, Believe Nation, we're live. We're live. We're waiting on Zan to connect here. Zan, are we
I'm
there?
here. I'm here.
All right. It took forever to connect you to the audio. Zan is here. It is happening. Welcome. Confidence is everything. Let's go, Zan. All right, guys. We're gonna get
What a
started.
great day. Today
I,
is
th-
a wonderful day.
I think Drew's away again today on a call or
He,
something.
he has another meeting. Yeah.
Drew's getting busy. He's getting fancy.
Hey, he's making money, man.
He's getting fancy. I like it. All right. How you doing, Zan?
Okay. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this.
Let me get.
Where-
Let you
Let
get
me
what? What are you working
type.
on?
Hold tight. I gotta refresh. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Good. I'm doing great, man.
Whoo,
Today
what
has
a
been,
day, guys. What a day.
dude,
What a
today
day.
has been power.
Power day. I like
Did
it.
you did you did you see that movement making session number
Oh,
21? Did you see that?
that was pretty epic.
Dude, I just downloaded the slides just now.
Okay.
And just looking through the slides, I cannot wait to go through that again.
That's probably the most heavy information I just kind of packed into one session. Cuz we
Dude, technique, tactics, tools. I mean, everything is in there. I don't know if people realize how powerful that session was. If they really want to grow their business and go to the next level and really have a movement, they have to go back and study that session. Before we got started, I think I mentioned to the group that was there on the pre show
Mhm.
that about Adele, and
Okay.
and I told people in the group, y'all got to go back and look at that session that Evan did with Adele, and she was so appreciative.
Mm.
But I'm even gonna go back and study it again,
Mhm.
and maybe even again next month, because there's so much. There's it's just great. It's just great.
That was fun, man. It was a lot of love. I realized there were so many questions coming in. I'm like, "Oh, you know what though? I got to get through the content. I got to deliver this and then we'll do
Yeah,
questions at the
yeah,
end."
yeah. Now that was the most important thing. That was the most important thing because some of the questions, um, mm, I think doing the content was far more important than if you had to leave something out, sacrifice the questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they want their questions answered, they could just come here.
It also depends on the topic and how much content there is, and some of them. And we've done some in the past where it's just straight up like, "Hey, this is all going to be interactive because I need to know why you asked this question and where you're struggling
Right.
around it." So we turn it more into a coaching session. But on this one, it's like, what a big topic to cover. It's like
It was my style.
I
I
need my
loved it,
time.
man.
I need
It
my
was all
time. Let's
about.
go.
I love it. It was
Yeah.
my style because like you have to do the work. DTW, do the work.
DTW. Look
Do
at
the
that.
work. And then it's show the work. STW, show the work. But right now, just do the work.
Do the work. Do the work. Do the work.
That's it. That separates the doers from the talkers, the dreamers from the achievers. Do the work. All these excuses, come on. Well, okay, let me not talk about that too
Well,
much.
and you know what? No matter where you are in the journey, that the content from today is gonna help you.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you still have to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to swing the bat. No one's going to swing your bat for you. You want a home run? You want a base hit? You still have to swing your own bat.
I like
Period.
it.
You got to swim your own laps. You know what I'm saying?
And people were there before you today too.
Oh, I saw that. I caught that later on one of your things. Albert and Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one time, did you realize one time a few weeks ago, Susie was there. It's like I guess she got mixed up with the times.
Okay.
I said, Susie, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, it's not. Oh, let me go rest it. And she came back later. But isn't Susie wonderful? She is so appreciative. She has such a good spirit. And you talk about someone who's getting after it.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, Susie, she's grinding. I mean, like I admire her. I call it her hustle.
Yeah.
She you could tell she's on a mission.
Susie is a cruise missile that you just have to point in the right direction, and then
Yeah,
it's takeoff.
Yeah, we've been chatting lately. She wants to do some things together. I said, you know what? Let me just get through today, maybe this weekend, and then we'll figure that out. But
All right.
she got some really good ideas. I said, okay, we'll talk. We'll find a happy medium
All
where
right.
we can make something happen. Because she's one of those kind of people that, man, she's just, she's going for it. So, I talked to Tessa today from Movement Makers,
Mm-hmm.
and I strongly recommend that she shows up here. And guess who's in the chat?
Tessa Marie.
Yes.
All right. Amazing. We love you.
Everybody, welcome to the chat. This is Evan Carmichael's Gaming. We're here to ask questions, business questions, mainly to Evan Carmichael. I'm here to field the questions for you guys and make sure while he's going for the gold, to make sure he tries to answer as many questions as possible within the time allotted. And let's go.
We're bronze 1 right now, so we got some ways to go to get the gold, but we're doing it.
And guys, I'm not perfect, so if I don't get your question in, just re-ask me again, okay? Retype it again. I try to get everything in, but hey, I'm human, just like you. So he said, oh, he didn't ask my question. Okay, then, type it again. We'll get to it. Okay, so Badhoom is in. He says HLW. What does that stand for?
H what?
LW.
HLW?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Looks like he's trying to spell how, but it's a typo.
Okay, yeah, it is how. Correct. He says how to control mind. Okay, so Badhoom, before we answer that question, specifically, what do you want us to? What do you mean? What's the issue, or what's the
All right. Okay.
challenge about controlling your mind?
Okay.
Let's workshop this one.
Okay,
and also, do you know what the mind is? So give us some context. In the
Just get specific. Get specific.
Get specific. Yes. And we got Tessa Marie.
Ooh.
L. Dane say hello, Zana, and Evan, hello, Dane. So Tessa says,
Mm-hmm.
what, Mel, question. What do I say to people who tell me that I am too old to be doing movement makers?
You say thank you for the love.
There you go.
Right? I mean, people say you're too young. People say you're too old. People say you're too X. Like everybody's got an opinion on what you should do with your life. At the end of the day, you got to decide what you want. Oh, it's mostly coming from love, right? I mean, most of the time, the people who are giving us this they're not the trolls or the random people on YouTube, although those exist too. But chances are the people telling you this, they love you. They just don't understand it. But they don't understand the life that you want. And they're definitely not living the life that they want yet.
Mm-hmm.
So spending time judging other people for what they're doing instead of going off and building their life, right? Like, are the people who are giving you this feedback living their best life and they're super happy and fulfilled in what they're doing? Probably not.
Yeah.
So, hey, thank you for the love.
Tessa, you and I, we have a IG Live next Wednesday. So I'm super excited, looking forward to it. And every time I get on an IG Live with Tessa, magic happens. I really mean that. Magic happens. So, Tessa, I want to share a couple of things with you really quick, and you will resonate with us. Because I know you. I know your spirit. I know your heart. And thank God for Movement Makers, because you've been such a blessing to my life. If you was not in Movement Makers, you wouldn't have been. My life would have been more enriched because of it. So Thank you for being a Movement Maker. So here's what I would say to you, Tessa. I would say it to you next week. If you had asked this question, I'll say it to you now. Number one, write down these two names: Nelson Mandela and Colonel Sanders. Now, you tell me about what's too old. You're never too old to make a difference, and you're never too old to leave a legend. To leave a legacy. Right now, today, we know those guys because they followed their dream and joined something like the Movement Makers, right? At a much older age. What if they decide, you know what, I'm too old to cook chicken. I'm too old to make a difference now in South Africa. Come on.
Right?
So Tessa, thank God for you. listening to your own spirit, your own soul being, and coming here to ask that question. Because we're going to give you a different energy than anybody else will give you. And
Okay.
I already know. I'm not just saying, I'm speaking from experience, Tessa, what you've done for me. So come on.
Can I ask you a question, Zan?
Yeah.
So that whole start of your speech about your life is more enriched because of her, all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your like 3-minute speech there, which is great. Do you think that even if like even a little tiny bit gives her a little more hope, confidence, and trust in the path that she's taking?
Yeah.
You know what you just did there?
No. I just spoke from my heart.
You're coaching, dude. That's what coaching is. You coached. That's coaching.
Tactic. There was no tactic. Or there was a call to action.
No. That's the whole point. You don't need it. She already knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to stay in movement makers. She wanted to not feel so ostracized by her friends. And your message through a personal story is the thing that gave her the hope. That's coaching.
Well, Tessa, give us some feedback on that. Since you're here, give us some feedback. How did it make you feel? Evan gave you a great answer. I gave you a good answer. But how did it make you feel? Talk to us. So El Dame says, not sure how long I can stay, but want to say hi. Hello. Well, thank you for being here. He said, thank you for the love. I'll be rewatching the answer. I really agree. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the love.
Okay.
Honestly, because that's what it is. You're just not hearing it, right? Like you might be thinking, what's that?
That's El Dame.
Yeah, but he's responding to the comment that I made saying, how do you respond to the criticism? Thank you for the love. Because you see it as criticism. They see it as love. They love you. So they just don't know how to express themselves properly, and they can only see the world through their lens. They're not putting themselves in your shoes. But they're trying to give you love. So you say, thank you for the love. I'm going to keep doing me, but thank you for the love.
Okay, so Tessa's feedback, it says, yes, it does. He just coached me into continuing on my journey to make a difference.
Woo, you just coached her with giving 0 tactics? Wait, how is that possible?
That is all I always wanted to do.
But there were 0 tactics. Wait a minute, how is that coaching? What? Zan's mushy story about how I'm a better human and more enriched because of you. That's the thing that made what?
I would totally miss Tessa if she wasn't a movement maker.
I agree.
I mean, she brings a certain am I saying the word correct? Regalty? Is that the right?
Royalty? Regalty?
Yeah, she brings a certain class.
Class. That's a good word.
Yeah, she brings a certain class that I'm like, I love that about her.
Yeah, I agree.
Dignity that she has.
Dignity, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Like, I love that. I love that about her.
Those are some good words. And you just got to move her to action by just telling a mushy story. Look at that, Zan.
She
coaching.
Said the great men he referenced helped.
The what?
She said, this is Tessa speaking, the great men he referenced helped.
Great.
Because, again, those are 2 great examples. I'm sure that there's others.
Yeah.
But those are 2 great, those guys became, quote unquote, successful later in life.
Yep. Ray Kroc is another one. McDonald's. Yeah.
And Tessa, and I can do my research if need be, but I know how good you are at research. There are other women examples who they did a lot of great things. Like Mary Kay Ash, she's one.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in a book, and she did a lot of great things later in life.
What page, Zan? What page?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we gotta have that down. Page 84.
Is it? Let me go see.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
We gotta get that down.
Hey, you got me on that one.
We're still working on it.
Okay.
You need your cheat sheet.
Yeah, but Mary Kay Ash, I mean, wow, what an amazing person.
He's stalling for time now, guys. That's all this is right now. It's stalling.
Oh no, no, totally. I'm gonna find the page. I tell you that for sure.
It's coming.
But here he is, Mary Kay Ash success story, page 133. Page one. And you know what's so nice, because it's part of the homework assignment, a part of your how. So it's part of the homework assignment.
All right.
So that's good, because Tessa, page what's the page 130 through page 130 through 155 is the homework assignment for next week. And so you're gonna see the Mary Kay Ash story. That's gonna really inspire you, what she went through and how she came out on top.
Oh, snap. I need to know if my prediction came right. How many smiles happened on the Fonda White mashup collaboration?
Oh, I hope he shows up. Let him tell you. We had a great time, and we're gonna continue. We're gonna have other. We're gonna continue. Oh, what's my music at? We're gonna continue, because what happened was I had a call with Susie scheduled, and so I hopped on with Fonda White. I didn't really take a break. I needed to take a break but we was pushing on our time with Susie, so I had to get off so I can get the 5-minute break in and then get back on with Susie.
So
we
wait,
talked for a good 20, 25 minutes, I believe.
Okay, and how many smiles were happening?
Dude, from the beginning.
Dude, Fonda White.
You was 100% right.
Yeah, legend.
I mean, great. I mean, great chemistry, great heart, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, just a really, really good guy.
Yeah. Listen, we sent you Fonda White. We sent you Jason Wells. Come on now.
Yeah. Then soon after that, he DM'd me and thanked me and the whole 9 yards. I mean, just a great guy.
Yeah.
Just an absolutely great guy. Period. And
in a situation you have never been in.
let's see what we got here. We got some
What are you
music.
watching there? Oh, I see.
We got some music. No, dude, he's great energy, the whole 9 yards. Just great.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on. We got Badhoom. He says, "Sorry, sir, I was cut. I was out. Can you answer my question?" Badhoom, what is your question? Because we never got it.
No. He was the guy who said about mindset.
Okay,
you asked him a question.
Yeah. So Badhoom, you want to know how to control your mind. We want to know what specific about your mind you want to control, and also how do you define what your mind is?
Yeah, get specific. What do you need? What are you trying to control? That's what we need.
Specificity. We need that. So that way we can better answer your question. I like to use the analogy of, you go to the doctor, you say, "Doctor, I'm hurt. I'm in pain." Well, he doesn't know what to help. You have to give him something very specific. Your elbow, your knee, your back, and then he can zone in on that area and help you much better. So that's too general. Give us some specific so we can give you exactly what you need. Okay, who else is in the house? Patchy's in the house.
Oh, Patchy.
She said, "I just came here to disrupt this room a little bit."
We love you, Patchy. Wait, was Patchy on the call today?
No, she wasn't there.
Patchy, we missed you today.
She says, "Happy Thursday, guys." Yeah, we missed you, Patchy. And she says, "Oh my goodness." She says, "Zan ain't talking to me, Evan." What are you talking about?
No? Not happening?
I'm busy. I'm just doing my thing, man. Anyways, Makar's in the house. He says,
Hey, you got it right. Look at that. He remembered.
because he was just here a couple
Makar,
days
it
ago.
only took how many episodes, but he got it. Wait, Macap? Look, he got it. It's happening. I love it, dude.
So Makar, you guys show up more often so I can get your name right.
Oh, you're putting that on him. You're putting it on him.
You stand way too long. It's not on me, brother.
Wow. All right.
You gotta be here. So he says, "Hello, guys." Uh-oh, here we go again. We know about this already, but okay, let me read it. "Hello, guys. I have an exam tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I may be asked how was the definition of natural boundaries changing my time. There is no info in the internet. Could you help me if you can, please?"
What does he need to do? Define natural
Well,
boundaries?
he's got an exam tomorrow, which is Friday, because a couple of days, yesterday or the day before, he said, "Hey, I got an exam coming up in 2 days."
Yeah.
Okay. I guess part of his exam is the definition of natural boundaries. changing by time. There's no info in the internet. Could you help me if you can, please?
Natural boundaries changing by time. I mean, here's the thing with most exams, uh, what they teach on is like what they test on is what is in the textbooks that they're
Right.
teaching. Like, it's not really a process in thinking; it's a process of memorization. Most exams. So, for that kind of question to come up, the answer is not to look on the internet; it's to look at the course notes.
Because how can they test you on something they didn't teach you?
Or is it in the textbook somewhere like that? You need to give the textbook. They want the textbook answer. They don't want you to think and give an insightful answer. They want you to give the textbook answer. So what was the textbook answer? And if you don't know, maybe you ping one of your friends who's in the class to say, hey, what how do we answer this question? Because whatever Xan or I say is probably not what the teacher wants.
Yeah, because I'm thinking something totally different. That's got nothing to do with that. When you talk about the definition of natural boundaries changing by time, I'm thinking something totally different that probably has nothing to do with what you're studying. So yeah, you got to go back to the textbook, my friend.
Yeah, it's your best bet.
Yeah, you don't want my answer on that. Let me see. Okay, so we're waiting for Drew to show up. We did answer all the questions. I'm still waiting for Bedroom answer about the mind.
Okay,
And Tessa, you have any more questions since you're here?
let's go,
We know it's
Tessa.
late for you. So she wanted to hop
Maybe,
in.
maybe we should call her Lady Tessa. What do you
Lady
think? Do we like
Tessa.
that, Lady Tessa?
Lady T. Lady Tessa Marie. Is that okay with you, Tessa? We call you Lady Tessa Marie? Or Lady T? Or just Miss Shillingford, young man. Miss Shillingford. So this has been a busy day for you, man, huh? Non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, we actually had a little bit of a break. Somebody, I don't know. I actually don't even know what happened. Somebody canceled or had a connection issue or got sick or there was a hole suddenly that appeared in my calendar.
You saw how excited Angela was when you hopped on. She's like, oh, Happy Carmichael.
Yeah. So it's like I'm gonna go on Instagram and see what's going on. And so there was
Oh,
Angela
my
there.
goodness.
That was fun. And then I hopped on Clubhouse a little bit, joined in some rooms. Yeah, it's just like, hey, when I'm Thursday is public facing day. If somebody cancels on me and I have a break in my schedule, what am I doing? More public facing work.
Oh, this is good. So we get to workshop this. Okay, Tessa, if you don't mind, let's go deep on this question. Okay, let us workshop this with you. Okay, we come in love, right, Tessa? There's no judgment. We're here to support you. So let's go a little bit deeper on this question. So Tessa says, have you ever felt like you don't belong? Okay, so what do you mean by that? What do you mean? Give us a little bit more definition or distinction on what do you mean?
Well, where?
Are you
Like
saying,
where? Where don't you belong?
Yeah, where? Are you saying movement makers? Are you saying the country you live in, family, friends? Give us more context, please. And while she's doing that, Patchy wants to share
Okay.
that I am doing my hair now. Some self-care day here going on, Evan. Okay, good.
All right. Hey, listen, Movie Makers is self-care.
Yes. So Tessa says, not Miss Shillingford. That makes me go back to my childhood. That's good. See, that's how we need to know because different things, people have different. We could say one thing and somebody it might mean something different to them. So we won't be saying Miss Shillingford. How about Lady Tessa? Is that okay? Lady Tessa? But no, forget about that. I want to know about the don't belong situation.
I'm also curious about the Tessa versus Tessa Marie.
Okay, and Evan wants to know about the Tesla versus Tesla Marie.
Yeah. Do you, just for preference, like I like calling people what they actually want to be called. So
Yeah.
from a car, same thing. Like, hey, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I think he was actually super polite. He's like, don't worry about it. Like, no, like, hey, what? Let me know how to. I want to know how to pronounce it. I'll do my best to try to remember it.
Patchy's chiming in. She's like, how about Lady Patchy? No. It's up to you, Patchy. Because we used to say Patricia. We used to say Gemini. You said, no, call me Patchy. So we all adjusted our speech to make sure we match what you wanted to hear. So we don't call you Patricia. We don't call you Gemini. We say Patchy. So
Maybe.
if you want us to call you Lady Patchy, let us know. We'll call you Lady Patchy. Okay. Makar is back. The thing is, everyone struggles with this question in my class, and the teacher wants us to think. So all we have is natural boundaries rely on natural frontiers as mountains, rivers, seas. Huh. Okay. Well, here's my answer, okay? And I don't think it's going to be the right answer. He says, and they consider it to be unreachable. Well, go back to how the earth, I'm trying to think, it's on the tip of my tongue, the word, but go back and look at how the earth, there was a time if you look at the world map, there was a time all the countries was connected. That's how humans traveled and spread all over the earth. But then there was some shifts underground where everything started shifting. Now you see, we got 7 continents, but there was a time all the continents were together. So go back and that's my answer. Go back and study how that phenomenon happened, where now they all are separate.
What was is it a geography class? Like, what was your initial question?
About boundaries, and now he's going more into how natural boundaries and natural frontiers and mountains and rivers and seas.
But is it a geography class? Is it a history class?
Yeah.
I don't get the. What was the original? There might be a clue. This is fun. This is like we're playing. We're detectives. Yeah. Listen, this is it. This is what coaching is. What was the original language again? What was the first question?
Because he's going more on, but it's not.
No, I know, okay. But what's the original? I want the original question.
Okay, it says, hello guys, I have an exam tomorrow, and I may be asked how the definition of natural boundaries changing by time. There is no info in the internet. So if he says natural boundaries changing by, okay, so over the period of time, how did our natural boundaries end up being where they at?
So it's got to be like a history class or a politics class or a geography class or something like that. Like, why would you care if boundaries change? Natural boundaries. I mean, it's a political thing, right? It's like, no, something moved, right? Or the mountain isn't there anymore, or the river took a different direction, and that used to be our boundary. And what's the impact on our country? What class is it? That will help.
Yeah.
What's the class? It's got to be. It's got to be politics. I'm thinking history or politics or something. History or like otherwise, why would you care?
Well, yeah, because my only answer I can think of is the tectonic, how all that the tectonic planes are that shifted. But again, that may not be it. That's what I said. So okay, so now he's saying okay. And they consider to be unreachable. So he says political geography.
There you go. Okay, political geography. Okay, so this would be more like if the river, if the boundary between two countries was a river, and then the river dried up or the river changed courses or something, does it change the boundary? And people fight all the time. Countries fight all the time over what their boundary is.
Right.
There was a great series on Vox YouTube called Borders for a while, where he went to different countries and just looked at the border situation and where people disagreed on what the borders were. Okay, so political geography. This is fun. I like this. This This is not the
Okay.
usual question.
Okay, good.
So political geography. Well, we lost that first game, so it's not Drew's fault.
The
You know?
Drew's fault because he wasn't here.
Yeah. Today we needed Drew. We needed Drew today. We needed Drew to help carry us. So we lost that first game. So we're not off to a good start. Uh, okay. Let me see. Can I read it again? The definition of natural boundaries changing by time. You need to know what. How was the definition of natural boundaries changing by time? Oh, how was the definition? So is there anything different in boundaries? I mean, the first one that comes to mind is the airspace. Like people didn't care about airspace before; it didn't mean anything, but now airspace means a lot.
Right, right.
Who has the rights? Now thinking about space, right? Who has the rights to space? Well, everybody, but now they're thinking of regulating it. There's so many satellites. Elon Musk just launched all of his satellites, and some of the governments are now concerned that there's too much private sector in space, too much space junk. Who owns the right to the moon? Or who owns the right to Mars when they land there? Who owns, right? Who owns that stuff? The concept of the International Space Station. That's the first one that comes. If you're talking about how it's changed, because 200 years ago, nobody cared about that. Nobody was thinking about going to the moon.
Right.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know enough about the minor changes in boundaries between countries, but oceans have always been there, and
And they even have
mountains.
boundaries of oceans now. Like, oh, you over here in our part of the ocean, China, like over in I guess the Philippines, their part. So they're going back and forth over there too.
Well, they might have a disagreement over who owns what piece, although there
Mhm.
are like China. So there's a big debate right now in Asia, and it's China, and I forget the other country. It might be Philippines. It might be a bunch of them. China is building land in the sea.
Right.
Like think about if any of this is kind of resonating, that you've heard something related to this, Makar, in your classes, because this is a big political geography issue right now, where China is building land that was water, and they're basically just dumping in land, dumping in dirt, and building up these islands to say, this is not international waters anymore. We own it. It's land.
Right.
And so they're shifting the boundaries because that land didn't exist before. So that's what I would think of for political geography. That plus evolving of airspace and space.
Yeah, even Tessa Marie says Dubai was also built that way. But I think that land belonged to Dubai.
I don't know if that caused a political geography issue, because I think it was already they've created a lot of land, but it was already within the country. But maybe there were, I don't know enough about that to be honest. Maybe there were situations where they encroached on somebody else's land.
Even on a micro level, people do this. Neighbors do this. Well, no, this this is my fence and this is my line. You're crossing over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if Zan's neighbor encroaches on his land, you got to look out. He's not giving you no mercy. He wants justice.
My goodness.
Don't go building your fence on my side of the property. Are you kidding me?
That's funny. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. So Tessa Marie says, okay, I came from a family with little more than a typical family. So we were treated harshly or teased because of our parents. That caused me to be shy and reserved. So you really did not belong outside of the gigantic Shillingford family. People would take something from you and say to you, your parents can buy you another one. But okay, so that's what she yeah. So did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
And Drew's in the house. Yo.
Oh, Drew.
He said this is gonna be a rough landing phase.
Wait, how did I not ban Brand? I always ban Brand. Who did I ban, Drew? Oh my gosh, I always ban Brand. I messed up my bans. It's not good. Anyway, hey, Tessa Marie. First off, I still don't know what you prefer to be called, if it's Tessa or Tessa Marie. So just so we're not making mistakes there. But one, thank you for sharing, because a lot of people don't have the perspective to realize it's not just a lot of people who come from nothing feel like, oh, I come from nothing, I get picked on, I got nothing. And you're showing, hey, this happens to everybody, right?
Right.
You came from something and you still get picked on. Everybody gets picked on for something. It's still based off of everybody's insecurities. You don't feel like enough, and so you're going to pick on somebody who's got something else. Like you wish you were just like everybody else. Or normal. Air quotes normal, right? Growing up. And all the other kids wish like they could be you. Right?
By the way, she says, at this stage, it doesn't matter. Call me Tessa. It is easier.
Well, but what do you prefer? What do your friends call you? Because we're your friends. So what do your friends call you?
Yeah.
We're family.
Your close friends, your family. Yeah. What do we call?
Yeah, we could call you something else. I mean, we can make up something new if you want.
Yeah.
Lady T.
Oh, Tess. She likes that better. Tess.
Just Tess? Okay, Tess.
Okay. Tess
We got that. Tess. Tess. We'll do our best. If we.
I like that. I like that because my wife, her name is Letitia, but everybody calls her Tish.
Okay, just don't call Tess Tish
So just call
or
you
Tis
Tess.
Tesh.
And they both favorite purple is both of their favorite colors.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Royalty.
Royalty. All right, so we'll try to remember. If we mess up, remind us.
Well, I won't mess up, Tess.
Well, he got in the car today, so that was good. And Drew, did I say that Drew, I lost my first game, so today you're the good luck charm.
He says probably the Pike. That's what Drew says.
Probably what?
Probably the Pike.
Tony the Pike?
No, probably the Pike. When he said this is going to be a rough landing phase, he says probably the Pike.
Oh, did I ban Pike? I always ban Brand now. I can't believe I have to go up against his Brand. Yeah, maybe the Pike. I was distracted by something.
He said, yeah, you probably banned Pike.
Yeah, probably. It's probably.
LOL.
Drew's smarter than us, so that's probably what happened.
Drew is the smartest guy in the room.
He's the smartest guy I know. I said it on video.
Yeah.
Let's go,
So
Drew.
you gotta use that as
You gotta clip that.
testimonial.
You gotta clip that.
Yeah.
Who's my
The modern day Napoleon Hill said, "You are the smartest man he knows."
the modern day Napoleon Hill? Ed Milet, legend.
Yes.
What a legend.
And also, good news. Drew is going to be he's going to be featured in Forbes magazine.
Forbes?
Forbes, yep.
Nice. What are we featured for?
We're doing a feature on him. Okay, yeah, for online.
Nice.
So that's amazing.
There you go. That's going on the website. Come on now.
He said not the mag. Okay, well it's still Forbes. So if it's Forbes online, it's still Forbes. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, Drew.
Still, that name is legendary. I mean, I've got all kind of Forbes magazines here in my house.
Whoo! You could take one of those pictures and just glue Drew's cutout head on top of it.
Yeah. So okay. So Tess.
Hey, how was your call, Drew? Did you land the sale? Did it happen?
Even Tess says Forbes is Forbes. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a win. Put that in Movie Makers too. We want to see it. Put the link up.
He said best mean no. It is in 20 minutes.
Huh?
What's in 20 minutes?
Oh, his call is in 20 minutes?
Your call is in 20 minutes?
Oh, I thought you said he had his call at the start.
If he's not here, I'm assuming he's on a call.
Oh, I see. All right.
But Drew's the man. He might have more than one call.
He might have more than one call. That's true, actually.
Yeah.
It could happen.
He said 7 p.m. is the call.
7 p.m.
He had to pick up dinner.
Ah, got it. All right, cool. Well, good luck on the call then. Let's go. Is it a new client or this is a current client? You know we like seeing your business grow, Drew.
Yeah. Terry Wade Thompson is in the house.
Woo, Terry,
2 weeks
movement
left,
makers
Terry,
standing
2
up.
weeks. He says, good evening, Evan and Zan. Great movement makers call today. I told you.
Yeah, that was a good one. Dude, I knew that was I mean, they're all fun ones, but that was a good one.
And Evan, guess whose birthday is close to yours? Tess. Her birthday is May 10th.
Ooh, 10 days before mine. I'm May 20.
So you guys, yeah, there you go.
We're both Taurus. Let's
Taurus
go.
the bull.
Taurus. That's cool.
Drew says, wow. He says, I'm not looking forward to it. It's more of a courtesy call for a nonprofit that I manage their website for.
Oh. Wow. Not looking forward to it. So are you dropping them or what's happening? Come on, Drew.
And Tessa says,
You're leaving us on the stream for doing something that you're not looking forward to? Come on, we got to get out of that.
And Tess says, temper and shy all in one, by being Tauruses.
Are Tauruses shy? I don't know. I don't know enough about.
Temper and shy all in one.
I don't know enough about astrology. Astronomy? I don't even. That's astrology. Astronomy is the stars.
Right. The zodiac and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
Drew says his portion of the call is 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, it's even worse. It's a group call? Oh my God, Drew. How do we get out? Save the Drew. Oh no, I just imagine Drew sitting there or standing there, hating his life, listening to this group call. Oh my gosh, Drew.
Save the Drew. I like that.
Save the Drew. Hashtag I stand with Drew.
I'm going to put that in.
Oh no, the group calls are the worst. Drew, what did you get into? Hey,
I just put in the chat. Hashtag I stand with Drew.
Hashtag I stand with Drew. Yeah. I stand with Drew.
This happens once a quarter.
Dude, that's once a quarter too much. You got to get out of this. No more. I'm done. Moving on. Please, no more.
Okay, hold on. Makar wants me to read this message. Let me scroll back up. Okay, what are you talking about, Makar? He says, also, I know the ancient Greece used to capture territories restricting by rivers and seas because it's easier to control the territory.
They what? They captured a river?
He said ancient Greece captured territories restricting by rivers and seas because it's easier to control the territory.
Oh. Maybe. I mean, how do you know that? Did they teach it to you in the class?
Yeah, where'd you get your information from, Makar?
Because if they taught you in class, maybe that's the answer.
You said the poke is real. Good pick.
What? The poke is... Yeah, the poke is real. The poke is real.
The poke is real. Yeah, Makar, did they teach you that in class? He said, yeah, in class. See, there you go.
Well, there's your answer.
My goodness. How was going all the way around?
Oh, man. Dude. That's it. That's what they want. It's what...
Come on, man. He said, so what is the difference between now and then? Well, you know...
What did they teach you in class?
Yeah, and different generations change different laws and stuff.
But think, what did they teach you in class about this? Because that's the thing. My mind goes to space. You imagine you're gonna go on your exam tomorrow and type in space, and what they want is ancient Greek, right? This is why it's like they're not actually testing your thinking. They want you your memorized answers.
He says to your answer. He says nothing about now.
Yeah, but that's what you got to figure out. You got to think back. The ancient Greek one was great. Now you gotta recall some more of what you talked about in class.
Tess just gave you your answer right there, Makar. Ancient history, there was no rules. Everything was like the Wild Wild West. Then and now we have rules. Because even in America, there was the Wild Wild West. Then they start coming up with rules to try to, not just control people, but control behavior and have more of a civil society.
Hey Tess, I was thinking about you. As you asked your first question, I just remembered now too. There was a guy on my Instagram yesterday who said, "How do I respond to people who tell me? I tell them my plans, and their response is, God doesn't want you to do that."
Ooh.
How do you respond? I say I respond with, Not my God. My God wants me to do great things.
Yeah.
Right? Like what you're speaking for what God wants me to do with my life when I'm trying to serve? Right? Not my God.
Who
No
are
way.
these people?
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Who are these people?
Yeah, if you watch my IG story, I posted it. I do my Q&A at the end of the day, right? It still might be up actually if you want to go watch it. It'll expire probably around 10 o'clock tonight or something. Yeah.
Drew said sound like they need better friends.
Yeah, but I mean,
Terry Thompson, he says, God wants you to believe.
Right? I don't know who would say that, but I mean that's what people do.
Charming Fox just popped up. Okay, what's up, Charming Fox? He jumps in on, I guess he listens to the discussion and he jumps in. So he says, I disagree. Ancient civilizations had so many rules, you can be killed for the stupidest things. Okay. All right.
The answer that Makar needs is, well, what did you talk about in class?
Exactly.
Because I would go and write space, and I'd have a great answer for it, and the teacher would give me a 0. Because that's not what we talked about in class.
Yeah, Makar, he said you could tell me what the rules mean. Makar, all your answers are in the book. They already taught you what it is. You're asking us to guess and give you an answer, and you go to class and use that answer, and now you fail. You got the book. We don't have it. He says the teacher actually wants me to think.
Yeah, but it's still based off of what you've talked about in class.
Drew said, it's even worse. It's what his or her mother told him or her.
Huh?
Okay, I think Drew is let me see if I can connect this. Oh, Drew just saw the story. So I guess he went and checked it out.
Uh-huh.
It's on it's not on your story, it's on your Instagram.
Instagram story, yeah, that's it.
Okay, I gotta check it out too. So Drew says, sounds like they need better friends. He says, and then Drew said, it's even worse. It's what his or her mother told him or her. He just saw the story.
Oh, his mom said God doesn't want you to do that. It's crazy.
Wow, and that's an authority figure too.
Yeah, well, listen, same answer, not my God.
He said, this is nuts. That's nuts. But it's so hard because, when an authority figure like that tells you something like that, it really affects you.
That's
i.e. the Milgram experiment. So Tess says, you can also write all you know is that Latin killed the Greeks. It killed the Romans, and you would prefer not to participate. You know what I really think it is? There's a part I think I skipped over reading. There's a part that he said, I think this is what it really is.
Okay.
He said, Makar says, where are you at, Makar? Makar said, he said something that was interesting. It is going to be talkative exam, just me and the examiner.
Ooh.
Examinator. I think he might have an issue of communicating, of talking his thoughts.
That's actually pretty cool. I wish I had more exams like that where I could talk to people.
So it's more of an oral exam.
Yeah. That's epic. I like it.
So I think you have more of an issue of how you're going to say what you need to say. Study what it is you need to say. Practice in front of the mirror. And say it. Okay. So Drew says he took 10 years of Latin. And no wolf, hashtag not wolf, WRF.
Not worth.
Not worth.
Wolf?
Oh, not worth it. Okay.
Not worth. Probably not worth.
Terry Thompson says, have a good night, guys. Thank you, Terry. Terry, 2 weeks, man. It's not 2 months, 2 weeks. That's it. 2 weeks.
What's 2 weeks, 2 months?
The challenge.
Oh, that it's almost done?
Yeah, he said he was having a rough week. I said, that's okay, man. You only got 2 weeks left. Not 2 more months. You got 2 weeks. That's it.
How come why was he having a rough couple weeks?
I don't know. He didn't go into detail because he had just like DM me and stuff, but he didn't go into detail. But you're gonna be okay, man. 2 weeks. Okay, body aches and pains. That's what's been tough for him.
From the working out or from the
Is it from the working
out?
Or the diet?
Gotta be from the working
Because
out.
you gotta work with your body. You need your body, man. He says working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst thing to do, the worst thing in the world to do is to injure yourself while you're working out. Then you can't work out at all.
Well, just work out a different part. Instead of doing your bike, do push-ups.
Yeah.
Upper body.
Because the whole point is the 90 days. We didn't say nothing about working out. I'll be in trouble. We didn't say nothing about this wasn't a workout 90 days. Ooh, that'd be another. That's another. Yeah, that'd been a different story. So, McCarr said, "Why is talkative tests is better?" I guess he means Evan.
Oh, that may not be better for you. It's better for me. One, I'm just gonna be a nice person, which already gives you an advantage. Like you're dealing with a person here. They decide. Why are they doing oral? Because they don't just want. They want some kind of interaction. They want to see what else you're going to give them. Yep. So it's still up at the end of the day, up to somebody to decide. Somebody's subjective call. Yeah. It's subjective, which is great. Because if you're a good human, you're a nice person, you can win people over.
And they also may be looking for. You remember you said the teacher wants you to think. They also may want to see where's your character. What are your thoughts about how people invade other people's boundaries, the whole 9 yards, which is going to be a reflection of you. Is that okay with you, or is that wrong? So maybe they're trying to get more of an assessment of your character, who you really are. Charmy Fox wants to know. Okay. We're gonna have I got a different take on this because you're asking me basically. Please explain the Milgram experiment. Charmy Fox, go Google Stanley Milgram and come back and tell me what your answer is. Do the work. You'll learn more that way. Go Google Stanley Milgram, and then or the Milgram experiment, and then come back here and give me your take on it. Come on now.
Homework assignment. Homework.
Okay. And you got time. You still got time. You got like 5 minutes before we get. No, I'm joking. You still got time. Go Google it and come back. You learn more. You learn more and learn better that way. No spoon feeding. Okay, let's see. Terry Tops. Okay, here we go. He says, I know I want to put my twist on it and work out for 90 days. I needed to get in a bit better shape, but due to my injuries from the military, I do not get much physical activity, and the bike is it. Okay.
But there's got to be something you can do, upper body.
Yeah.
Like, don't let yourself off the hook.
A walk. Terry, you can walk. I mean, is it cold where you at? Well, if you have stairs like I do, you can just go up and down the stairs.
Yeah, but listen, if you're from the military, it's a little bit cold outside. You can still walk, but if it's the legs that are hurting or something, you can't do too much lower body or hip or a knee or something. Upper body.
Oh, there you go. He says, I have a few things I could do lifting weights.
There you go. Yeah, that counts.
Charmy Fox, he says, homework Z. Listen, no, it's not homework because this is like noun work. Not homework, noun work. I'm just trying to help you expand your mind and go a little bit deeper. So we're not going to spoon feed you, Charmy Fox, because you're very intelligent. So go to Google, look it up, and then come back. And then we can have a discussion. Okay, Terry Ray Thompson, he says, I'm showcasing the bike. You did a great job showcasing the bike.
What? Hold on, Terry, this is an even better showcase now. What's the lesson? The lesson here is I can't bike today because I've hurt myself and my lower body needs a break. So instead of giving up on the workout, I'm going to do weights today. and then you show you're doing curls or whatever you're going to do. That's an even better message, better showcase.
Wow. Tessa Marie, she says that she went to boarding school with nuns. And from 6 to 16, we studied Latin.
Wow.
So she says, I agree, certainly not worth it. She agreed with Drew basically, it certainly wasn't worth it. And then Drew says, Tess, I mean, it was interesting. Just can't say that I have used any of it since then. And then he said, and then Tess says, I did until they changed the mass to English. Okay, great. And Shahash, hello, how are you, Shahash? Do you have any questions for Evan? Business questions?
Welcome aboard. Good to have you.
Yes, welcome. Okay, so Drew, I guess he's talking about the game. Rut Row. Zed is giving you crap for having 1.6 mastery points.
Huh? Zan is giving me crap?
Zed, Z-E-D.
Oh, Zed is giving me crap? Oh, okay, let's give him love. Much love, Zed. Heart. I don't know what he said.
Shahash, I'm glad you're here. Ask some questions, please. I like when I see, like new names of people who haven't been here for a minute.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
Questions. That'd be great. I like when they show back up. I love it. Hey, also, Terry, you said body ache. Hey, can you get you a massage or can you take a soak in Epsom salt? Can you do some stretching? Are you doing any stretching?
Oh, snap. Ooh.
He said, yes, I can and am. Good.
Nice. I love the weight lift. Just the story is the thing that matters. I didn't want to give up on you. I didn't want to give up on myself. And I'm still working out, and I'm going to do – and tell me your injuries. Like, hey, I can't do these things because of my time in the military, and I banged my knee up or whatever. But you know what? I can't do very many things, but I can still lift for curls, right? So I'm going to do 40 curls or whatever, as many as you can do. Yeah, that's great.
When we was chatting, when we was DMing Terry, check this out. I was sharing with you about how what we're doing is only a few people have ever done it, so we're part of the few. And I use an analogy of running a marathon. And the point is, once you complete these 90 days, no one could ever take it away from you. It's something that very few people have done. So when I ran that marathon in Hawaii years ago, I finished, right? But there were still people in the last, 2 or 3 miles. They couldn't run anymore because their body kind of hit the wall almost, but they still walked through and they still got to
give us the Martin Luther King quote, Zane. Come on now. Come on.
Listen,
where is it?
Whether you crawl, walk, run, or fly, don't stop. Keep
no,
going.
we gotta get that down. That's a great quote.
But I wanted to make it fit.
Don't ad lib MLK. Come on now. That's MLK.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Can't ad lib him. What are we doing?
Making it fit the situation. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, he's ad libbing MLK.
Okay.
Here it is. Here, now we're ready.
Here's the exact word
for word
by MLK.
It's coming. We're ready.
Okay. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King.
Nice. That still fits the situation. Nice. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's great story time, Terry.
So that's it, Terry. He said also did a Manchu Mile, which is a 26-mile ruck march in full gear. Wow.
Woo!
And went to jungle school.
Right? See, a little bit of cold is nothing for Terry.
Yeah. And Drew says, oh boy, the host of the call is on the free Zoom account, Facepalm.
Oh, he's doing his call at 7 o'clock, and he's talking to us. Good job, Drew. Drew, you gotta leave. You gotta leave that organization. Come on now, it's just a waste of time. Come on, Drew. What are we doing here? We got stuff to do. You got Zan the Man videos to make. he won't put you on a boring Zoom call with 80 people. Come on now.
That's funny.
Come on now.
Hey, Tess, are you still here? I know it's late for her. I know she's got
Tess, not Tessa.
Yeah, Tess.
Oh, did you say Tess? Okay. I heard Tessa, but I could be wrong.
Hey, Tess, are you still here?
Oh, maybe it's the Tessa. Are you here? Still here? It sounds like Tessa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tessa. Yeah.
You know me. I just,
Saturday.
It probably sound like Tesla, right?
It's the Tesla.
Did he call us Tesla?
Saturday.
Saturday. All right. So Terry says, all right, good night, guys. Terry, we got 2 weeks, man. That's it. 2 weeks. Come on, brother.
You got it, Terry. Come on now.
Far. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Whatever you do, Terry. Martin Luther King says you got to keep moving.
There we go. That's your energy. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
I got this. That's what I'm talking about. Because we want to set. Listen, Terry, we're going to be celebrating together in 2 weeks. No one could ever take that away from you, man.
Are you going to go on Zanderman's live stream pizza and chip party? Or are you going to do it on this live stream?
I think I'm going to bring it here. I'm going to bring it here, have pizza. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I have to be here, but I have to go pick up the pizza.
Hey, you get it ready so it's here just before.
Oh, you know what? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, we just reheated. Okay, good. I'm gonna have my pizza here. I'm gonna eat on camera. I'm gonna have my chips. I'm gonna have my hot sauce. I'll let you guys see me put the hot sauce on my chips. And I'm gonna have a glass of water.
All right.
Oh no, maybe I'll have some juice.
Wow, it's just getting worse. The fruit juice, so bad.
Maybe I'll have some juice. Oh, that's funny. So Tessa, she said, Tess is still here. She says, I am. She said,
you said Tessa that time. Okay.
Yeah, that one slipped out.
All right, okay.
But because I was joking about Tesla. So
Tesla. Actually, I think you said Tesla is still here.
So my tongue was tied. See
We're getting it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, Tess. We're gonna get it.
She said,
Practice
I'm going live at 7:30 with
Woo!
the financial developer, which she's going live with Ryan. This is good stuff.
Oh, nice.
And I'll be calling 911.
All right, cool. No, you're gonna do great. You don't have to call 911.
No, you guys gonna be a great match together, you and Ryan. And
yeah,
Ryan,
that's awesome.
I'm impressed with Ryan because Ryan, he takes what you say, he takes the things you say, and he just go for it, man. Because when I did my IG live with Ryan and we was talking about YouTube and things such as that, I just casually mentioned about doing 100 videos, and that guy posted. He went and took it and posted it and and started doing it. And then Evan came on, and we're all doing 100 videos now.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
Ryan is good. I think he was 22 years old. He's smart and he's sharp.
But is he Drew smart? Is he Drew smart? Is the question.
Oh no, he's now there's smart than there's Drew smart.
Okay, got it.
That's a whole. She said 911 for Zan.
911 for Zan. Zan needs the 911, the 911.
So yes. Charmy Fox wants to know, what is Terry doing for 2 weeks? Well, he just answered you right here, Charmy Fox. It's a 90-day challenge, and I'm 2 weeks away from completing it with Evan and Zan.
Woo!
Let's go. I mean, how many people, think about this, Terry, too, which you already know. How many people was made aware of the 90-day challenge that Evan and I embarked on? And how many people said, oh, I want to get in, I want to jump in. And you hopped in a few days later, and look who's, I mean, respect to everyone because people got lives and they got busy and stuff. But the commitment, the dedication, you're still here. Come on, 2 more weeks.
You got it, man.
2 more weeks. Love it, man. Love it. So let's see. Okay. We're good. Let me see if anything else from Drew, because I gotta check Drew real quick because I don't want Drew to say something. I gotta make
You
sure
want Drew to say something?
Drew didn't sneak in a comment.
While,
If
while
I don't
he's
read
while
Drew's
he's doing
comment,
his.
you know what? I mean, I got. Yeah. So Terry Wade Thompson says courage, commitment, and candor. That's what it takes. Yes, I agree.
Woo! 3 C's.
There you go.
The 3 C's according to Terry.
I like it.
Yeah. You know Zan loves his triples. 3 C's, 3 D's, 3 F's, 3 E's. Doesn't matter. Hey, did you like my shout out? Come on, the growth zone and the fear zone. I took me.
Oh, I loved it. Oh
I-
my God. I was and you know what? You had everything perfectly right. You're like, I said, no, that was right. Everything. That was great. That was great. Me and Susie had big smiles on our faces. That was like perfect.
I never remember that stuff. So I had to force myself. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna surprise Zane. I gotta say this.
Oh, dude, that was perfect. It was
I have to make sure I get the order down. All right.
Dude, it was perfect.
All right. Good. Good.
It was perfect. I'm like, wow, that's great. That's great. Oh my God.
We made it happen. From the comfort zone to the fear zone to the learning zone to the growth
The
zone.
growth zone.
With Zan the man. Let's go.
That's amazing. That was amazing. Even Terry Thompson says that was some serious Jim Quick memory recall.
Oh my gosh. Jim Quick. Jim Quick. I mean, Jim Quick destroys everybody, but he definitely destroys me. Although I have a great memory, but not for that kind of stuff. Okay, are we fighting? What are we doing here, guys?
So if Drew calls only 3 to 5 minutes, he should be back here right now.
No, his part in the call is
okay,
5
gotcha.
minutes. See, there's my memory. His part in the call was 5 minutes, but that means he's on some giant group Zoom call, and
Okay,
right
gotcha.
now Drew is in the middle of hating his life. he's sitting there thinking, man, I could be making a Xander Man video right now, but I'm stuck on this call.
So Tessa's did her good. She's like, I'm calling 911 for Zan after his meal.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, the way to get back into it isn't to overdose.
Okay, no, what? Okay, I'm missing. This is going over my head. What? Okay, connect that for me.
Because you're eating a really unhealthy meal and you have to go to the hospital.
Oh no, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
The meat lover's pizza with potato chips crunched on top, and then fruit juice, and there's gonna be
this is
you're gonna have some.
don't worry.
There's no sweets in there. There's got to be some sweets with you.
Well, I got the Butterfinger. So
Butterfingers, right? It's just like it's gonna be nonstop.
But Tess, here, I'm gonna be okay. Here's why I'm gonna be okay, Tess. I do listen to my body. So there was a time I used to eat. I used to drink like Coke and Pepsi, and then when I used to like DJ clubs and stuff, and then it used to start hurting my throat when it went down. I was like, oh, this is crazy, because they always gave the DJ free stuff, right? And I don't drink alcohol. I never drunk alcohol, never smoked, never been to jail, none of that stuff. Always been like a good boy, right? So they would give me whatever I wanted, but I didn't want no alcohol, no beer, nothing. Only like soda. And then it was hurt my throat when I used to drink it. I said, you know what? Let me have Diet Coke. And I thought that would be okay. And because it was Diet Coke. And it still would hurt. So I just, you know what? I just stopped. No more soda, none, zero. And then years later, I used to love to go to Burger King and get a burger, or McDonald's and get burgers. And then for some reason, the burgers did not agree with me. And guess what? To this day, I don't eat burgers. And I miss eating burgers. McDonald's, In-N-Out, you name it, fat burgers, all of them. To this day, I do not eat burgers or hot dogs. So if I eat that pizza and it doesn't agree with me, I will forever stop eating pizza. If chips, whatever it is, if it doesn't agree with me, I don't fight it. I just, okay, my body says this is not good right now. It used to be good, but we don't accept this anymore, and I would not do it anymore. So that's how I'm going to be okay. If I eat that first slice, I'm like, oh, man, I didn't like that. Okay, no more. I'll throw the rest away and never touch it again.
You just proved the point that the information alone doesn't matter.
Okay.
Why did you think the Diet Coke was going to be okay? Because it's called Diet Coke. That's only packaging, branding, positioning.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because it's supposed to be not as strong, but
The
it's
way that it
still,
was packaged made you feel like it was going to be okay.
yeah, that's supposed to be lighter for you. It's not supposed to be as strong.
So the how you package and brand something makes a difference.
But yes, I totally agree. But I went across the board. I would not drink, any type of soda. I don't care if it's Mountain Dew, if it's whatever. I'm like, look, that means soda, period. No more for me. When it came to burgers, I don't care if it's home cooked or whatever. I do not eat burgers, period. I don't care where it's from. So, because I'm listening to my body. I think our bodies tell us all the time what's good and what's bad. We just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways, and then take an asset later. Like, no, don't do that. You only got. This is how you get your spirit or your soul around on this earth. This like when you jump in the water. You need a wetsuit because you're in that environment, or you will not survive. Well, Earth, this is your Earth suit. And if you violate your Earth suit, how you gonna get your spirit and your soul around the Earth?
This is your Earth
So you
suit.
have to be in one with your body.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right coming from the guy who's going to eat a large pizza with potato chips on it and
Hey,
Butterfingers and fruit juice.
I'm not saying. Hey, listen, I'm not saying I got things I have to work on. Okay, I have things I have to work. Listen, I have to lose weight. Okay, guys, but it tastes so good.
Oh my gosh, this guy,
It tastes so good.
this guy. You do hard things, Zane. Come on
I'm
now.
working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. If Evan had said, if he had added the exercise component to the 90 days, ooh-wee, that I would have did it, but it'd been a tough one. It'd have been tough. We probably had to start over 3 or 4 times.
But most of weight loss is diet. It's not exercise.
It is. It is. It is. But if you would have added the exercise, yeah, like just the cardio component. Ooh, we're gonna start over a few times on this one.
Yeah, you
Because
just
I
dance.
can't go swimming right now, and that sucks. I used to love to go swimming.
Yeah. I love the swimming. Swimming, I hear you.
You know, and run up and down the stairs. It's not doing it for me. It hurts. It
Dance.
hurts.
You got to dance, man. You got the music in you.
Yeah, I know. That's a good song too. Music in you. So Tess says your favorite food and drink choices are amazing, but what does it have to do with not going to jail? Because they serve you crap in jail. She says you sound like religious convert, Zan. A religious convert.
For what? For food?
I don't know.
Zane just gets excited about things, you know?
Yeah, and I probably didn't need to put. I say extra stuff all the time, Tess. That's just what I do. So maybe it didn't fit, but it just came out. It is what it is. Ed Neal says, "Hello, Evan and Zan." Ed Neal, how you doing, buddy? That's right. He connected with me on
Welcome back.
on Instagram.
Welcome back.
What's up, Ed Neal? How are ya? Hiya.
Hiya.
Good
Welcome
stuff.
back.
But I think I would one day, maybe, I don't know. I think I would change my diet one day. But I will know. I do know this.
Oh,
Because
one day is not a
because-
day of the week.
Right.
Some day
But
isn't either.
But I do know because of the 90-day challenge with Evan, I would not eat the amount of junk food and fast food I once ate before. That I know for sure.
There we go.
So if before Evan, let's say on a scale of 100, it was at 100%, because of this 90-day challenge with Evan, it's definitely gonna be like 30%, 20%.
Wow. All right.
It won't be nowhere near. I'm not gonna totally give it up, but it will be nowhere near like what I used to do. Before I just, whatever. I ate whatever I wanted, whenever I felt like it. And then over the years, over the decades, it started, catching up to you. After the age of 35, it catches up.
Drew doesn't have to worry about that yet, though. But it's coming.
I know, Drew.
It's coming, Drew.
Yeah.
Have to worry about it soon.
Yeah.
This game is getting long. Holy cow.
So we won the first. No, we lost the first game.
We lost the first game. We're losing, but it doesn't mean we're going to lose. It's still close. We're losing, but it's close.
Tess says yes, but try not to go overboard. I heard after 35, it's harder to get back in the boat. It is because your metabolism slows down dramatically, and again, to each his own. I mean, the thing for me, Tess, is I've been healthy my entire life. I've never had any health issues my entire life. A common cold here and there, but I've never had. I mean, I've never had a broken bone, a broken finger. Evan has had a broken neck. I've never had nothing. I played sports my whole life too. I've never had anything broken. I mean, I only really started gaining weight until I didn't start really gaining weight till after the age of 40. But I just kept eating. I just kept eating. When you travel and when you, this is really no excuse, but for me, it's an excuse, I guess. But when you're an entertainer, you travel, you tour, your diet sucks. It really does. You just, people giving you stuff, you eat the stuff. That's why I do understand sometimes when entertainers get caught up in drugs because they're tired or they gotta go do it. And somebody say, hey, take this, drink this, have this, and then you get addicted to it. And fortunately for me, it never happened because I said, no, are you crazy? Whatever. I was tested as a teenager and I told them all, where to go. But that's another story. But it's no excuse. But it is what it is. But I do know because of this challenge, Susie said something yesterday that really affected me a lot. And I love what she says. I want to make sure I read her quote because I said, Susie, can I have that quote? She said, yeah, you can have it.
All right.
She said, this is good. And it reminded me of this challenge and other challenges I'm going to be doing in the future.
Okay.
Because I want to use this for marketing. She says, she's talking about challenges.
Uh-huh.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
Yeah, I like that.
I said, Susie, I'm taking that quote.
The double C's? The double C's? Are you kidding me? That was made for Zan.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change
It's just missing a third C.
Commitment?
Could be. Anything, really. Yeah.
Oh, no, it is. The third C is Carmichael.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So you have to commit. Something like that.
No, hashtag Carmichael.
Hashtag Carmichael.
That's the other C we're missing. Carmichael. Because this is the first time I ever did a major challenge like this. First time. I'm like, okay. And it did change me.
All right. There you go. And now he's doing a 100 video challenge. Look out.
Yeah,
second challenge.
Second major challenge.
He's just doing the mega challenges now.
Yeah, they're mega. Yeah, mega. Okay, Makar's back. Here we go. He says, guys, also question about exam. As I know, I may have multiple tries to pass the exam.
Okay.
And I don't know, is it the reason why I'm not willing to pass it as soon as possible?
No, you just don't want to do it. You already know this. We talked about this yesterday. You don't want to do this. It's not what you want to do.
He didn't like it. Yeah, he even said he didn't like it.
Yeah. But the plan was to do the exam and then think about it afterwards, right? That was the plan. Isn't that what we talked about yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to work hard. He's going to finish the exam, and then he's going to think about where he wants to go afterwards. So stick to the plan. It's a good plan. Stick to the plan. Man, this is a long game.
It looks frozen.
Who? Is it?
On my end. Let me refresh my page. Yeah, it's my end because I see my little beach ball going.
I hope it's not frozen. Drew will let us know.
It's on my end. It's on my end.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, strangers, I even forgot the plan. That's my car. I guess he forgot the plan.
You forgot the plan? It was yesterday.
Oh my goodness, you gotta write this
The
stuff
car.
down, the car. You Gotta write
Makar, this
stuff
was
down.
yesterday. The plan was set yesterday. Come on now.
When we watch the video. So Tess says, I am including my morning blessings video in the 100-day challenge. Is it okay? Yes,
Is it a video?
it's a video.
Are you posting it live somewhere?
Then it counts.
Then it counts. You got to post a video live somewhere.
Because Evan, I think did you tell me I can't count my IG lives as only count my YouTube videos?
No, you said that.
Oh, I said that. Okay. Well, that means I got more. I should go ahead and start counting my IG lives because I've got a lot of them. I'm gonna start counting my IG lives.
You said you were gonna count. You weren't gonna count. No, you can't change it now. You said you weren't,
Oh,
weren't gonna count those.
That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay, no need to count. I just count on YouTube. Okay, Drew Hitchcock says longest game in A.
Yeah, I don't know that we can get another one in. I was hoping to get another one in with Drew.
Drew said, "I'm ready for this call to be over."
Oh, Drew, we already knew that. Drew, here's you gotta stop. You gotta get out. You gotta get out, Drew. You gotta get out, Drew. You gotta get out.
So Tessa got to go. Hey, Tessa, thank you for being here. I know
Yeah.
I mean, it's so nice that she said she was going to come and she showed up.
Nice.
So that's great, Tessa. That's great.
Yeah, Tess. It's Tess.
Yes. Tess.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Movie
have a
makers.
have a great call with Ryan. Tell him we said what's up.
Come back anytime.
Anytime. We're here.
We're here. We're playing.
Every day but Tuesday and the weekend.
Man, my eyes are starting to get heavy. It's hard looking at the screen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We got this is our last, the final push for us or for them. So we'll see what happens.
Drew said he's ready for this call to be over. Wow.
Drew, you're ready for the whole relationship to be over. Drew, what are we doing?
You gotta rethink it.
He's already thunk it. You got to just take action. There's been too much thinking. You don't need to think anymore. You're done thinking.
Tess says, this was awesome, guys. I will visit next week. I enjoyed the time with you guys. Thank you, Tess.
Woo!
We love you.
We love you, Tess. We'll see you.
And before you leave, Tess, let me just say this. You already know this, but I still want to say it again.
Oh.
Tess, you belong.
Oh, snap.
You belong.
That's some coaching
and
right
we
there.
love having you here with us.
Coaching.
You belong.
Coaching.
Okay? That's all I want to say to you.
That is coaching. Words of affirmation is coaching.
Yes. You know, one of the most favorite affirmations I've heard that I really, really like. I mean, one of my favorite ones. I don't even use it, but Tess said he is on the roll. Drew said, host is now creating another meeting notice to extend that call.
Drew, stop complaining. This is all your fault. You know you need to be out.
Ooh,
Leave. Get off the call. Done.
They said that you're not allowed to complain what you can't control. Drew says, I know this is my fault.
All right. So what are you going to do about it, Drew? This is the last time you're on this call. Oh, my God. Our vein is 2-11. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, here's one of my favorite affirmations I ever heard. Even though I don't use it, but it works perfect for this person I know. It's a great affirmation, and it goes something like this. You might be able to guess who this is.
Okay.
I do scary, difficult, hard things.
Ooh, man, you're speaking to me. It's my love language.
Yeah, dude, that's a great affirmation.
Scary, difficult, or hard?
Yeah. In that order.
Yeah, that's the order. Scary, difficult, or hard? Yep. That's how you build confidence.
Yeah. Fear is not good enough. All right, I'll let Evan answer it. You know, but Evan always keeps his cool, Makar. Here we go. He says,
Oh.
um, "Do I really don't like the political geography, or is it just hard?"
No, you don't like it.
That's like the fifth time he told you that.
Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it. It's fine. You don't like it. It's okay. Move on. Move on. Time to move on.
Think of it like this, Makar. It's a different analogy, but imagine being around someone that you don't like. How could you ever be happy? It's not possible, right? Anyways, I don't know if that fit or not. Tess would tell me. Oh no, she's gone.
Let's go, Makar. We love you.
We're gonna get you there, Makar. Come on.
This game has been 51 minutes. Holy cow. What a game.
Makar says maybe he forgot because he's opening his clothing brand on the side. Oh, Drew's back. Longest game ever.
Yep.
Or whatever NA means. Longest game NA.
Oh, NA means North America.
Oh, longest game North America.
Longest game in North America.
Drew says, "I'm." Oh, he said,
Oh
"I
my
mean,
God,
I'm
it died.
still on the call."
Drew's still on the call? Oh, yeah. He's still on his call.
Oh, is this call a gaming call?
No. He's working at the nonprofit website,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
what I thought. Multitasking. Okay.
He's still on the call. He hates his life on the call. He's just having some sort of happiness by listening to us.
They stole
That's
Drew
true.
away from us. He said this game is more engaging.
That's right, exactly.
He says my portion is basically done.
And you still have to stick around? Somebody call Drew's cell phone. Tell him his mom needs him. Family emergency. Family emergency.
He said it's more to make sure they don't blow up other parts of their online stuff.
Drew, not your job anymore. Not your job anymore. You gotta make sure Zan doesn't mess up his stuff.
Hashtag save Drew.
Wow, this misfortune is pretty fed.
He said the median age of the organization is like 56.
Yep. Time to move on, Drew. Hit the road, Drew. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Drew.
Road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Drew. I think that might
What's
be
so funny
game.
about that song you just singing? I knew that song as a kid, right? But you talking about marketing? There was a show in America called Alf.
Huh?
And they used to always play that song as the opening and closing for the TV show.
Mm.
You know, I didn't really watch the show, but you see it when it comes on. You watch the little dog throughout the movie, the little puppet, whatever, throughout the TV show, and you see it at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until I started DJing that I realized that Ray Charles wrote that song.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, Ray Charles, come on, legend.
I know, but as a kid, you know the song, but you didn't know who sung it. And when you saw it on the TV show, it just whatever.
Wow. All right.
That's yeah.
All right.
Learned a lot when you're DJing. All the Happy Day songs and everything else.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Rock Around the Clock, all those songs like, oh man, Bill Haley, they did this song. I mean, it's just, but when you're growing up watching the TV shows, you don't know who sung the song, you just like the song. Then when you start DJing, you have to learn. I was one of those kind of guys, I didn't just learn who sung the song, I would go read their bios. Like even when corporations would hire me, some DJs just show up, oh man, okay, great. I would actually go to their website and read their about page and read about who's the VP and all. And so when they spoke to me in person, they're like, how do you know so much about us? And I'm thinking, why? How come other DJs don't do that? Because if you know more about them, you can communicate with them better when you meet them. And they just thought that was so phenomenal. Like they said, look, this guy, every time we do an event here in Vegas or whatever, we booking him. I think it was AT&T and also it was another company. They used to have events all over the country, Arizona, Vegas, all over. They would fly me all. They would only want me and fly me to all their different events because the connection I had with the top, with the people, with the staff and everything. And that's because I just did the research because I cared about the corporation and the people that work there. So when I talk to them, I'm like, hey, Jake, how are you? And I knew so much information about them because they all have their own bios on the website. What school they went to, the whole 9 yards. So when I met them in person, they're like, man, you already know us. And I didn't understand why other DJs wouldn't take the time to just learn about your client and care about your client. They just wanted a paycheck. To this day, I didn't understand that. And the last part, when I used to be on stage teaching other DJs some of my methods and how I did what I did, they thought, dude, that's too much work. Why would you do all that? I'm like, but dude, that's the difference that makes the difference.
The difference that makes a difference.
And I said, that's the why behind the why. And he's like, no, dude, that's just, it's just all about the equipment. I said, no, dude, it's about the people. Okay. But yet, you stay in your backyard, I get flown all over the place. They even fly me to your city to do an event, and you live there. and I would have that DJ bring out equipment for me to be my assistant. And you live in the city, in that particular city and state. Mm-hmm. And the client flew me out there instead of hiring you, and you in that city. Anyways, no, okay, I went on. I went too long.
All right.
Okay,
well, let's wrap it up because that's it. We lost. We lost both games. We have no Drew. This is probably why. Drew, we need you back. Drew's in the middle of a
Drew said
call.
The Zan rant. It's all about the chief goal officer. It's all about the people. Thank you,
Chief goal officer. I like it. Meeting 1 exploded. I don't know what that even means. Did the meeting explode? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you for the love. Are we back on tomorrow? I think so. Yeah, back on tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Continue to believe. I will see you then. Much love, everybody.